Hey guys, I'm Joe Claudia, aka Joe the Makeup Guy. I just want to give you a little update on this video. It was shot as a Facebook Live video, so I apologize. The video quality is not the greatest, but it is a really good tutorial. But I did want to apologize. There is some Q&A going on during the video, but all in all, it's a really great tutorial. So I hope you enjoy it. I have dozens of videos that I'm going to be uploading. This year is actually 2018. I actually marked 20 years. I've been in the business now. So I hope you enjoy the videos that I'm going to be posting, and a lot of them are going to be a little outdated as far as the video quality goes, but they still are great videos. But I hope you enjoy them, and if you enjoy the channel, please subscribe. I appreciate the following, and enjoy. We'll see you soon. I call it. So we're going to get started. I'm basically going to do a base coat of white on Trish. So basically, I'm going to show you my airbrush. It's a double action airbrush. Double action means basically it pushes down, meaning it releases air. Oops. It allows air to press out or air to flow through, but it also pulls back, if you can see that. So that basically controls how much paint actually comes out. So you push down to release how much pressure. Hi, Kathy. So, sorry you couldn't make it. Sorry to hear about your puppy. So basically you push down to release the air and pull back to the amount of paint you want to release. So I'm just going to have her close her eyes.
With this one?
Yep. Try to hold it up top.
Is it better?
Yep. Just whatever's comfortable. Alright, so basically, I'm going to have her keep her eyes closed while I'm doing this. So basically, I'm going to bring her in a little closer. Just turn.
Okay.
Yeah, good. Okay. And just basically, spit on her a little bit. My bad. So I'm just basically going to go through and just start putting a light base coat down. You don't want to put it down too heavy, otherwise it'll start wrinkling up on you. Put her chin up. Hi, Tara. Going to go real fine, thin coats. Bring it over just a bit.
Oh, sorry.
It's okay. Just going to throw the face down on the top. And basically all I'm going to do right now is I'm just doing base coats. So I'm just going to knock these out on the girls real fast, because I have to wait for it to dry before I can actually start stenciling. And I'm just going to show you how easy some of these looks are. Take a deep breath. Now normally, actually you can open your eyes for 1 second. Normally when I'm spraying, when I get around the nose, I'll actually have them take a deep breath and slowly exhale through their nose, so it actually keeps the makeup from going up their nose. So take a deep breath, close your eyes, exhale slowly through your nose, close your mouth. Now, take a deep breath, exhale slowly. You just basically want to put it on nice and slow. Just going to do a real light coat on the eyes. And for now, I'm just going to have her keep her eyes closed until this dries. Use the plug. Chin up a little bit. Okay, so just stay there for a second. Bear with me, guys. My charger popped out. My charger popped out. Bear with me. Okay. Hi, Angelica. How are you, dear? Put it up here so it doesn't fall out again. All right. So, hi, Katie. Hey. I'm just going to keep going, adding this till I get a nice, smooth, even coverage. Everybody see okay? Hi, Amy. Hi, Gina. Yep, she is, Catherine. She's just white. So, yep, she's just gonna dry a little bit. As soon as she can open her eyes, I'm gonna move her, and then we'll get my base coat down with Katie. And once this goes, it actually starts getting pretty interesting. The base coats are pretty uneventful. So, and actually, maybe I'll throw a little down on her neck. Hi, Wayne. Hi, Stephanie. Okay.
You know what's my ass?
Not yet.
Oh, sorry.
Okay, too late. Generally, when people ask to open their eyes, they wait before they open their eyes. It's okay. You could actually look at money. It's okay. Feel the video. Can you hold for 1 second?
Yep.
Alright, so now I'm going to have her hand off. I can hear you better than me. Alright, so what I'm going to do is I'm thinking, turn toward me. I'm just kind of playing this by ear, as usual. Anyone who knows me, I don't usually plan my projects very well, so I tend to just kind of fly by the seat of my pants and do it. Okay, so I'm actually going to have her, I'm going to take a rose stencil, if you can see that. I think it's just this thing I just picked up at Hobby Lobby. So I'm going to come a little further. And I'm basically just going to hit this with black to start. Keep your eyes closed. And basically with airbrushing, you want to shoot directly straight at your stencil. So if you come at an angle, it'll actually get rid of the lines, whereas the air will actually put that stencil down in place. Come a little closer. Okay. So you basically want to shoot straight at the stencil. Okay. So we're going to start with that. You guys can see that. Okay. And then this one. We're going to do we'll do this one on her eye, so it's basically just like a daisy. Basically try to get that as flat to her as I can. And then kind of keep that center there right on the eye, so it almost looks like an eyeball when her eyes are closed. That'd be kind of cool. I'm going to kind of rotate the stencil around. If you can, I don't know if you can see me or not. Okay. Yep. Let's turn your head. So see what we got so far. It's going to get a little freaky tonight with some of the weird stuff. Now when I was telling you about when you can see through something, you can spray through it. So basically, I'm going to use a piece of, this is just a piece of lace. I've obviously used it a lot. I love this one. But basically, if you can see through it, like I said, you can spray through it. So you can see through there. So I can actually transfer that pattern onto her. So basically I'm thinking maybe something around the neck, almost like a choker, like so. Stand a little closer, right there. So I'm basically just going to try to keep it nice and flat. And I'm just going to go through and just lightly spray it. What's funny is when I did this pattern in a 2008 World Championships, the judges could not figure out how I hand detailed it so perfectly. All it was a piece of lace, which cracked me up. You can see that? Isn't that cool? Alright, so, you can open your mouth. Jesus! So I think I'm going to put one right up top here. Almost like a headdress type thing. Drop my bottle. Alright. Very clumsy when I work. you guys can see how simple that little pattern was. Now obviously I'm going to be adding color to this. So, thanks Dana. Hey Josh. So bring me a little closer so you guys can actually see it. And you see that literally took me, what, 5 minutes we're into stenciling so far? So now I'm going to start putting some colors down. So, looks pretty bizarre though so far, doesn't it? So, freak show. Like it?
Yeah, it's cool.
Good answer. Alright, so now I'm actually going to go on.
Oh, someone said you're awesome.
Thanks, Dana. Alright. So I'm just going to put a little lighter tones back in here a little bit. Kind of soften this up. Let's keep your eyes closed. And I'm just going to kind of get a little closer here. You can put your elbow down here so you don't have to kill your arm. I'm going to put it down a little bit. And I'm just going to go in here and just put little white details in here. Kind of softening it up a little bit, and actually also putting down just a little base so my colors pop a little bit when I put color on there. Okay, so I just basically soften it up so when I put the color down, the color will pop back out. Okay. Now on the rose over here, you're going to torture me tomorrow, aren't you? Your arm is going to be killing. So I just want to soften this rose up a little bit. I'm actually going to go in and hand detail this when it's done, so it actually has a nice, much more artistic look to it, like a hand painted look to it. Anybody have any questions up to this point? Hi Christina. Hi Rima. Alright. So next I'm going to throw a little color down. I think I'm going to do red. I'm just going to grab that that rose stencil I had. I'm going to kind of lay that back down again and try to figure out how I had it laying on there in the first place. So, make sure it's from you. Bear with me here. I have to figure out how I had it laying on there. It's like putting together a puzzle again. Bring this over, turn your head that way. So basically he's going to realign that, following the old lines. Throw some red down. Okay. Let's put some color into it. We're going to start adding some depth to this. I think I might do the daisy even though it's not within the rules. I'm going to put red on that as well. Okay, let's bring this over here. You can relax your arm, honey. You're going to kill your arm. Okay, just going to line that up. Try to figure out exactly how I had it lined up. Close enough. Okay. So we're going to start with that. Anybody have any questions? Feel free to chime on. Hi Rena. Hi Jennifer. Alright, now I think I'm going to throw little squigglies down here, maybe in green. So now I'm going to use just this little squiggly patterns. I think I'll just throw something like that down. Add a little bit of color into it, mixing it up. Put something down here. No, I'll put it up here. Just gonna put a little line patterning on the side here. Just kind of fill the whole look in. And all this is gonna get hand detailed at the end, so all this will pop out much more. So, and then we're gonna actually go in. We're gonna create the teeth effect. So I'm gonna actually get that kind of started now. I'm just gonna throw some shadowing in there now. And then we're going to jump back to Katie. You get up your ass. Oh, thanks, Josh. Alright, so with the sugar skull, naturally you always have the teeth showing through. So what I want to do is I kind of want to shadow this first, and then I'm actually going to go into hand detail. Keep your mouth nice and closed. One of the drawbacks of airbrushing is the fact that they constantly clog. Over here. Go in, add some shadow. Extremely fast, apparently. Just kind of want to add some depth to this, and I'm actually going to go in. All I'm doing is trying to eliminate these lips. Good. And we're going to start getting range. Alright. Bleeding everywhere. Alright, so I'm just going to use a small striping brush to start. I'm coming closer on.
Okay.
She was just determined to kill her on all night. So basically all I'm going to do is I'm just going to go in, I'm going to start hand detailing this, so I'm going to actually jam it up a bit. So I'm going to start with just straight black. I'm just going to go through with a small striping brush, like so. And I'm just going to go in and slowly hand detail this. Actually just going to go through, instead of a thinned out pigment, I'm actually going to go through with just a straight pigment. You turn toward me. Any questions up to this point? Hey, James. So I think after this, I'm probably going to end up putting maybe almost like a little bit of a shimmery look on her eyes on the flowers, kind of give it that more of a feminine look. Oh, sorry, Lou. Yeah, I missed the girls. How are they, buddy? Just going to go through detailing this a little bit. So you can see instantly it adds depth to it. I'm going to go through with some white as well. Hey Robin, how's vacation? Hey Mark. Alright, so I'm going to turn her again. Let's keep your eyes closed for right now. And bring this over here. I'm just going to go through and follow my lines. Just going to detail a bit. Not like killing myself here, like going out of my way, making anything difficult. I'm just literally just hand detailing things. No wrong way, there's just however you feel like doing it. Your eyes a little bit. Okay. See that? Add some depth to it. Let me open your eyes a little bit. I think I'm just going to go through here and I'm just going to kind of detail these just a little bit right on the edges just to add a little more depth to them. Anyone have any questions? Hey, Tiffany. Who's the youngest child I've ever done makeup for? It's if I can do it, honey. I mean, if he's autistic, it's just really going to come down to whether or not he can handle someone working on him. I mean, I do have a client that is autistic, and it's challenging around the eyes, but yeah, I can do it. It's not difficult, as long as he can sit there. That's really the challenging part. So I'm just going to detail these little swirlies here. Yeah, Tiff, just call my shop, dear. I'm sure I can do it. Zombies are relatively easy. It's just mainly just latex. So as long as he doesn't have any allergies to latex, it's just basically doing like little, scarring, peeling skin, that type of thing. So doesn't Trish look serious? Next, I'm going to put the I'm going to start with the mouth. I'm just going to kind of continue this little loopy thing over here, and we're just going to bring that in. And we're going to start there. Hi, Brianna. Okay. Yeah, Tiff, like I said, just give me a call, dear. It's hard for me to read this at the same time, but just give me a call. I'm sure I can do it. Like I said, if he can sit still and he's okay with it, and just like I said, he's not too, doesn't get too upset when people are too close to him. Yeah, I can do it, no problem. All right, let's see. Smile. Thanks. All right, next. Next, I'm just going to throw some teeth in here. Anybody saying anything? Oh, you read, honey. You talk.
I don't mess you up.
You're gonna mess me up.
She said, would something like this hold up if one was warm and sweaty?
What? Oh, well, it's pretty durable. It's just really more going to comes down to most of the time you could actually you could sweat. It's just don't wipe it. If you wipe it, it's coming off. It'll actually dry back in place. Excuse me. But the main thing is don't touch it. If you touch it, it's going to come off, no doubt. Hi, Carrie. Hi, Martha. Okay, so we're going to stop there with her. Well, actually, you know what? I'm going to do couple more quick details with the white, and then we're going to jump back to Katie. I think before we do that, though, we'll take a quick 5-minute break, the potty break, and then we'll jump back, and we'll knock the rest out. The rest is mainly going to be detail work. So I'm just going to go through here, and I'm just going to hand detail this, just on the edges. Everyone enjoying this? Yeah, thanks, James. Normally I'm teaching you guys something. Today I'm just demonstrating something, so I hope you're liking it. Any comments?
Just awesome.
Awesome. Sweet. Close for just a minute or two, okay? Let's go on through just add random details here, guys. Highlights the edge of the petals of the flowers. Now I forgot about next week, that it's still Halloween is the weekend after, So I could actually do another one next week if you guys want to see something in particular. If you guys want to sound off kind of now. Otherwise, I'll take the next 2 weeks off because of the holiday. But next week, I'm actually not very busy. It's the weekend after that is crazy. So if you guys want me to do another one next Monday, let me know. And if you want to do a Halloween thing, just kind of give me an idea what you want to see, and I'll do it for you. So. And after, if I don't reply to your comments while you're writing them, I actually go back and read them later. So. Just adding little highlights and lowlights here. Just happy little trees. Happy. You know what that's from, dude?
No.
Didn't think so. So, and I might even add some gems up here, depending on time. That looks crazy, doesn't it? So, just gonna let this dry a little bit more before I move her. We're gonna take just a 5-minute break. I'm gonna zoom in here so you can see what I've done so far. Okay, so you guys can take a peek. What do you guys think so far? Guys?
Kathy said, "Oh my God, wow." Hi, Catherine.
Catherine back? Hi, Catherine. Alright, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to use some loose shimmers. This is eye makeup. So I'm going to use like a gold. I'm going to use basically like a raspberry, like almost like a burnt sienna. And then also just a really light gold just to kind of highlight the flowers a bit. I'm going to start with the reds. And what I'm going to do is just start detailing the flowers a bit. Let me get the lights back on for you guys. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to put some of that shadow. And I don't know if you guys are going to be able to make all this out this way because some things just don't pick up on camera phones, but they're just adding some shimmer to this.
Oh, you can see it.
Okay.
That's good.
That's your eyes. That skull really is freaky. Right? How did it look on the video?
Yeah, Kathy said she could definitely see it too. Sparkle.
Okay. So this week you guys get homework. Send me some messages, some looks you want to see. Maybe I'll do one of you, maybe I'll do 2 people, just depending on how technical it is. Knocking these out in an hour, not an exuberant amount of time, but somehow I manage. Look up. Actually, you know what? I'm going to put a shimmery green on there too. We'll add that to the roster. So we'll just do a shimmery green. In the meantime, I'm going to put gold details on here. Some gold highlights.
Kathy said that's incredible. I want a Colombian necktie. And Rena said, "Wow, Joe, absolutely amazing."
Thanks, dear. Well, the amount of time, guys, that I have, I can do much better work than this. It's just trying to do as much as I can in a very short amount of time. So, but I can definitely do better work. Maybe one day we'll spend just 2 hours doing something crazy for you guys. Yeah, some of you guys know that some of my body paintings can take 10, 12 hours. So this is the least difficult of my work.
Kathy asked if you know what a Colombian necktie is.
Yes, I do, Kathy. Yeah. You want me to do that for you? I'm not mad at you, dear. Why would I do that to you? Alright, next I'm going to go in with that really light shimmery gold. And I'm just going to highlight the edges a little bit.
She said, "Yay."
You have to bring the fake tongue though, Kathy. No one knows what that is.
Mm-hmm. She said, "Yes, haha."
That's right. I'm just going to put a couple little highlights here and there with this, the light gold. And next I'm going to go in with the shimmery green. Just going to detail these just a little bit. I think I might put that light gold on her teeth. That light shimmery gold just to have a little tone to it. I'm going to take eyelash glue and I'm going to put some dots of glue right here at the base of all these little designs up top here, if you can see me.
Amazing work, Joe.
Who's that?
Michael.
Oh, thanks, bud.
She said, "Trish, you look gorgeous. Oh my god, I want you to let your hair down when it's done."
Who's that?
Kathy.
Oh, so I found some gems, so we're gonna jam some of these on her head. By gem, I mean gently placed.
Mm-hmm.
Just gonna put them on those little dots of glue. The only drawback to assorted gems, you have to actually sit there and pick through them and figure out which ones are the same size. guy. Okay, moving on. I have three. I mean, two gems. Alright, now let me detail that black again. Like I said, guys, if you guys want to see something next week, let me know. Otherwise, I'm not going to be on for Halloween. I'm booked on Halloween on the 31st. So we can pick up the following week, or if you guys want me to do another one next week, I enjoy doing them. So, you know, feel free to let me know if you have some good ideas, and we'll do them if everyone seems interested. I feel like this could get boring sometimes, but maybe it's just me. So let me know. Close your eyes. Keep them closed. I'll take it otherwise. Easy flutters. Right now. I'm just gonna kind of finish this eye on this side with makeup. So I'm just gonna line this with a black liner. Look up a little bit. Grab the line all the way. I'm just gonna line the inside of her eyes.
Sorry.
Dangerous. Look up. You guys know I like my smoky eyes. Close. Close. Kind of messed that one up a little bit. Keep your eyes closed. Gonna go on with some liquid liner. Keep them closed. I'm going with a little blender. Okay. I'm gonna put a little of that liquid under as well. Turn toward me. Just gonna throw a little mascara on her. Chin down. Nice here. That's right there. By the way, Trish is my trainer at LA Fitness. Say hi, Trish.
Hey.
No, I said say hi, Trish. Look at me. Look at me.
scary pumpkin face, love smoky eyes.
What? What? Scary pumpkin face? Jordan? Oh, Jordan. Not a pumpkin, Jordan. A rose. What is it called? A daisy. A daisy. Alright guys, any questions? I'm going to kind of kill the lights here a little bit so it's not so overwhelming. I'm going to get a little closer. What do you guys think? You like it? Any questions? You guys have any questions? You can zoom out a little bit. Out. Okay. So, you guys have any questions? If you guys are interested, next week we can do some other things. If you guys want to send me some suggestions, like I said, I mean I can do the mermaid, like one suggestion. But if you want to get a little more technical, we can do something more technical. I mean, the more technical it is, I'll just work on one model, so it won't be jumping back and forth. But it's up to you guys. Other than that, if you want to zoom around your face, you can. And we'll put up, some of the girls are really good with selfies, so I'll let them take some finished shots and we'll post them up for you. I suck at taking pictures when it comes to with this lighting. I'm better with my studio lighting, so. But other than that, if you guys have any questions, you can shoot messages as well, private messages. But other than that, Katie, you want to come over?